So in 2007, we got another Bible story animation based on Noah's Ark. Generally, you expect anything related to the Bible to be wholesome, positive, or family friendly, right? Well, with this movie, you'll be wrong. Of course, when we here in the US got a hold of it, we snipped it in order to make it look like it was intended for kids, when it really wasn't. It was packed full of sexual humor. It was anything but. It reminded me of another similar animation involving the Bible. Yes, that one. And that one really did make Noah's Ark look like it was for kids. We got 3 noteworthy kitties out of the film, who were so shapely in appearance, it's a wonder Noah didn't offend God any further by getting it on with any of them. Then again, he was too busy letting the world drown in order to have his book written. Bruma, Kairel, and Panthy. All 3 were love interests of the main animal protagonist, Zero, who was a complete moron and womanizer. All of his girlfriends were notorious for being shapely and being dumb as a box of rocks. That's where Bruma came in. Between Panthy and Kairel, she was arguably the thinnest, the dumbest, and the biggest whore out of the 3. If you watch the original release, Kairel even catches her sucking Zero's dick behind the curtain of the chariot. You can't make this stuff up! If she was never crushed to death boarding the ship, she would have made a horrific queen. She didn't believe in unity between herbivores and carnivores. And if Dagnito took power from Zero, I can't imagine her sticking around. It's very unlikely she would have been able to get past what she wanted in order to resolve the disputes between the animals and keep Zero focused beyond giving him some ass as a reward. She was also very jealous of Kairel. Before karma took her out, Bruma made it her mission to be as cruel as possible to her before leaving her to die alone as she boarded the ship. Out of the 3, she was my least favorite. For me, it was more of a toss-up between Panthy and Kairel. Panthy the Panther had the biggest rack. It was no contest, and is arguably the funnest one. She had a knack for entertaining. She loved singing and dancing, but was the most treacherous. She was a villain, not for something world domination related, but because of her stomach. Everything she did was to ensure she would never go hungry again, which meant she was all for Dagnito's new world where predators rule, and that made Zero an obstacle. Any other day you could respect that, she had to eat after all, but on board the Ark she was proving she couldn't be trusted to follow the rules until off the ship. She was ultimately used to bait Zero, who couldn't resist a sexy panther with big titties. By the time he finally decided to get his act together, she set him up for murder, making the other animals lose trust in him and allow Dagnito to take control. The heroes later catch her at some point and lock her up, which she makes the most of by using it as a dance cage. The last but not least is Kairel. She was Zero's main love interest. Eventually. Before the movie was over. Remind me what the hell she saw in him again? She by far had the biggest hips. Supposedly, she was fat among lions according to Bruma, but who listens to Bruma? We don't know when and we don't know why, but she was in love with Zero right at the start of the film. So some would say it was a bad move to leave her in charge of the list of suitable girlfriends he could bring with him on the ship. She went down the list and eliminated all of them. But then again, she was right. Not a single one of his girlfriends were suitable future queens. I would say Kairel was the best overall girl even if she wasn't fun 24/7 like Panthy or Bruma. If you believed in unity even a little bit between prey and predator, she was the girl you would go for. She was also caring, organized, the herbivores trusted her, and she genuinely loved Zero, even when he made her want to snap his neck. As I said, I like both Panthy and Kairel equally for different reasons, but if I was forced to choose, I would pick Kairel because I tend to be friends with everyone. Them childbearing hips are also a nice bonus. Who is your favorite? Let us know in the comment section. Also, remember to leave the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. My name is Jawbreaker, and I thank you all for watching Playfur Cinema.